Hey guys, welcome back to Cape Cod Like a Local. I'm Dan.
I'm Nancy.
And today we just wanted to get together and just tell you a little bit about what we're seeing in the market here right now. And Nancy was very excited today. Nancy, what had you so excited?
Extremely excited. For the last 3 weeks, I've been seeing 35 to 45 new listings. Today, there were 60 new listings. That is very exciting. What I'm also excited about is the price range was from $349,000, which we don't see that price range anymore, up to almost $4 million.
Very, very rarely. Yeah.
Very exciting that there are some homes for the first-time home buyer. Hopefully that we can make that happen as well.
Yeah. So we're seeing on the listing side of things, so good news for the buyers doesn't necessarily mean bad news for the sellers. The prices are still, they're up there. We're in a high market. It is what it is. But, with more inventory, and I think what's happened too, what we're seeing is a little, we don't see the crazy fights for the houses like 20, 30 offers. We're still getting multiple offers if the home is priced well and in a good value. But sometimes we're seeing 1 or 2 offers and they're good. So it's all you need is one good offer, folks. And so what we're feeling like, I think the market is we're seeing maybe some of the buyers that were really coming in, maybe made a lot of money in the market, were feeling good about it and came offering cash. And I think they're pumping the brakes a little because of what's happening on Wall Street.
Absolutely. What I'm finding, the last 3 offers that were accepted, I was very pleased to see that they're actually allowing for financing, 10% down and not the 20% usually. And also home inspections. The agents are agreeable to those again. So with that scenario, that's very exciting that an offer gets accepted. And it's just not a cash buyer world anymore, which is really nice.
Yeah. The buyers have been getting beat up with that, and then people were just kind of going with reckless abandon, making their offers. So cash, no inspections, which we would never recommend not getting an inspection. And but we are seeing more traditional offers. So this is no big deal. This is just the way the market normally is. These things, we work through them and everybody's happy at the end of the day.
Right.
And, we are seeing with listings, sometimes days on the market might be a little bit more. We're seeing some price reductions. I haven't had one yet, but, and I think that's, partially because we have some of those cash buyers that were just coming in and shooting for the moon. Maybe they're sitting on the sidelines right now, but it's also, I think that homeowners or agents were kind of pricing ahead of the market. And, I know when you make an offer, you look at the comps, and even though it's a high market, you still want to know you're in the ballpark.
Absolutely. I want to make sure that the buyer is right in the ballpark of where it's going to be. First, if it's financing, that the house has to appraise as well. And also another strategy that a buyer's agent will use is if something's been on the market for a little while, 20 days, something like that, sometimes there's a little room for negotiation on the price, which is always a great thing, that the buyer can be into a house and everybody's happy, the seller and the buyer.
Yeah. And in this market, that usually means, if my home were sitting for 20 days in this market and we're in good condition, usually means I missed the mark on pricing. But there's a number of things. There could be a lot of variables there.
It is still good.
Yeah, it's still a good time to sell if you're considering a sale. And Nancy, what would you say to a buyer right now in this market with what you're seeing?
If you've decided to back off and not be in the market right now as a buyer, please reconsider that, because I think we really have some good opportunity coming along. And I just had a buyer, we just put in the 10th offer on a home. He put in great offers up until now. The competition was tough. He didn't give up. And he had favorable terms, and we were so excited. He finally got an offer accepted. So don't give up. Call your agent, call your buyer's agent, and get back in the game, because I think you might be pleasantly surprised.
So I guess, just to summarize, on the listing side, don't panic. It's, it's still a great time to get your home sold for top dollar. If you've been dragging your feet, I would say at least talk to a realtor right now and talk about what it would take to move forward, what you need to do to the house maybe, and what your home might be worth. But still a great time to be a seller in this market. But it also seems like, it's getting to be a better time. Buyers might see a little relief.
Exactly. I'm hoping that there's not going to be the competition like you talked about. Hopefully we're not going to have 10 other offers or more. 3 or 4, you have a really good chance of getting a house.
Yeah.
Very good. I think that's a wrap for today. We'll see you next week on Cape Cod Like a Local. Bye.
See ya.